Thomas wasn't satisfied for very long. He still had the urge to explore. He complained loudly to the other engines in the newly designated shunter shed. I realize our job is important, but I wish I could see other parts of the line. It's just so boring sitting in here shuttling between sidings. Speak for yourself. Me and my siblings used to run this railway. It was no picnic. Work was hard and journeys long. I'm happy that I only have shunting to do now. Yeah, you'll less likely get in an accident here too. But no matter how hard the older engines tried, they could not break Thomas's spirit. One night, Edward came to visit the sheds. He was a kind old engine who Thomas greatly respected. He was one of the only engines Thomas did not tease or joke about. I understand you're very bored in the yards. I have a deal for you, but only if you agree not to complain to Neil and Colin for a week. Thomas was eager to take a train and explore. He immediately agreed to Edward's terms. Good, I have a goods train going out at noon tomorrow. I'll do the shunting in the yards if you take it. It's a goods train, and I know you've never dealt with troublesome trucks before, but they are very mischievous. Take the utmost care. I will, Edward. Trust me, nothing will go wrong. Edward was doubtful, but said no more as he left the shed. The next morning, Edward and Colin were sitting outside the sheds watching Thomas marshal the train together. Are you completely sure about this, Edward? Not completely, but I think he has it, though. This will at least be a nice learning experience for him, I guess. Thomas was bursting with excitement. He was going to take an actual train. Alright, I've heard from Winston, Colin, and Edward that you guys can be quite tricky. I want no nonsense this trip.
Hey, if nonsense is what he doesn't want, then that's exactly what we're gonna give him. Who was this guy to order us about?
Let's start off at the hill. Thomas was deaf to the plot being planned behind him as he left the big station. Come on, come on, come on, he panted as he left the station. The truck sniggered behind him. They whooshed through a tunnel and were soon out on the main line. By the time they stopped at the third station, the trucks had formulated a plan. They were going to throw Thomas off the rails at the big hill Gordon had gotten stuck on a couple years ago. The railway staff had nicknamed this hill Gordon's Hill. Thomas had to stop at the junction for Adam's branch line before the hill, however. Oh, hello, Thomas. What are you doing all the way out here? I'm pulling Edward's goods train. We agreed to trade jobs for the day. Oh, well, be careful. The trucks like to play tricks on the hill. Don't worry, Adam. The trucks don't dare play tricks on me. Behind Thomas, the trucks giggled and murmured to each other. Adam cast a nervous look upon the train as Thomas left the station. All trains stopped at the top of the hill to pin down their brakes. Thomas had never taken a freight train over this hill before and didn't know this. As he crested the hill, his truck surged behind him and pushed him down the hill. Stop! Stop! Stop!
You think you can handle us? Well, you can't, Tommy.
Stop! The train careened down the hill and towards the station below. As Thomas reached the foot of the hill, its brakes finally kicked in gear. As he slid into the sidings just beyond the station, he stopped just as he hit the bumpers. Phew. I'm glad that's over. But it wasn't. Winston pulled in, coming in the opposite direction with a small passenger train. Upon seeing Thomas, the fat director stepped down from the train. Thomas, what in God's name are you doing all the way out here? I brought Edward's train, sir. Why did you come in so fast? I didn't mean to, Thomas said meekly. I was pushed. Oh, I see. It's clear you have a lot to learn about trucks. I'm going to send you and Edward to the junction beyond to the branch line for a while. There, Edward will teach you about trucks. For now, go along home. Yes, sir. Thomas returned back to the big station with Winston's train. He had learned that day, never, ever trust trucks.